In 2005, the Lutheran Church in Springfield Township, Pennsylvania, is abuzz. A new pastor arrives. And the handsome Greg Shreves hits all the right notes with the choir.
Well, good morning, ladies. Please be seated. Now, as you all know, I'm leaving at the end of the month. So I'd like you all to join me in making Pastor Greg feel very welcome.
Thank you.
A lot of people at the church were taken with Pastor Shreves. He definitely had a personality. He was very engaging.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
He was a tall, good-looking man who previously was a golf pro, and he moved out of that fast-paced life to become a pastor.
Pastor Greg turns many heads.
Oh, Pastor Greg, it's so lovely to meet you.
But no one is more excited than 65-year-old Mary Jane Fonder.
Hello, hello. I'm Mary Jane. Welcome.
Thank you, Mary Jane.
An eccentric parishioner, known for her ill-fitting wigs.
I help out at the church on Mondays and Tuesdays.
And her love of a good chat.
A lot of people would describe Mary Jane Fonder as the aunt you wouldn't want to sit next to at Thanksgiving dinner because she would just talk your ear off.
We will be working together very closely.
Poor guy. She's gonna talk his ear off.
I help fold the newsletters. I put up the bulletin board. You name it, I do it. I'm General Dog's Body around here.
Mary Jane hadn't had a loving, intimate relationship for over 30 years. When she meets Pastor Greg, she falls head over heels.
Mary Jane has little social contact outside the church.
She certainly had difficulty in building any relationships with people. She knew no boundaries, which is why she gravitated to a church environment, because they would be more inclined to accept her for who she is.
She's soon convinced Pastor Greg is her destiny.
Oh, Pastor Greg, you shouldn't be doing that.
Mary Jane, what are you doing here on a Wednesday?
I'm here for you, and I'm not going anywhere.
She was infatuated by him.
Oh, it's quite okay, Mary Jane. I can manage on my own.
And she's certain that he feels the same way.
If you'll excuse me.
Weeks go by until Mary Jane decides their love can no longer be denied.
We need to talk.
My door is always open.
Pastor Greg realizes he may have a problem.
You can't deny what's between us.
Total made-up story in Mary Jane Fonder's mind.
Mary Jane, there is no us.
Too soon.
You need to leave.
He was shocked, but in Mary Jane's mind, he loved her.
Mary Jane Fonda is having her own relationship problems in Springfield Township, Pennsylvania.
Mary Jane.
Too soon.
Pastor Greg Shreves is playing hard to get. So Mary Jane expresses her love in subtle ways.
Mary Jane took it upon herself to go in his home and leave food in his refrigerator.
What are you doing here?
Making sure you don't starve.
No, please. Go and never break into my house again.
He eventually had to tell her to stop.
This time, Pastor Greg makes his feelings very clear.
He wouldn't eat any of the food that she delivered, and nor would he give it away to anybody because he just didn't feel comfortable. That's how bad things started to get.
Mary Jane wasn't taking the hint, but she was getting angry.
How could you do this? Somebody's trying to take care of you, and you're snubbing him. So ungrateful.
And she's becoming dangerous.
Things get worse when a new member joins the congregation, 42-year-old Rhonda Smith. For Mary Jane, it's rivalry at first sight.
She was somebody who clearly had issues in terms of jealousy.
Rhonda, a gifted singer, is welcomed by the choir with open arms.
She was well accepted. She was funny. She connected with people. And from Mary Jane's point of view, she never felt accepted by the group. But she's watching them put their arms around Rhonda and welcome her. Bad.
When Rhonda falls on hard times, she turns to her new friends at the church.
I can't work sometimes. Now I can't afford my medication.
It must be difficult.
Rhonda had confided in some of the church members and Pastor Shreves that she was not doing very well financially.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, don't be. We all understand.
The parishioners sort of took up a collection to help her, pay her bills and her rent and everything.
Pastor, No.
Everyone was glad to help.
Rhonda was so touched that her church friends had done this for her.
But Mary Jane sees a very different picture.
I don't know how to thank you.
She started confabulating this idea that the pastor was having a relationship with Rhonda Smith. There wasn't any truth in that. It was all in Mary Jane Fonder's imagination.
Pastor Greg gives Rhonda the attention he's denied Mary Jane.
How about working in the office for a few days?
Really?
The pastor had a conference to go to. He asked Rhonda if she would be willing to be the secretary while he was away.
Thank you.
She jumped at the opportunity.
No one knew except Pastor Greg. Until one day, Mary Jane calls the office and Rhonda answers.
Hello?
This is Rhonda Smith. How can I help you?
That lit a fire inside of Mary Jane Fonder, which would ultimately result in an explosive catastrophe.
In Springfield Township, Pennsylvania, Mary Jane Fonder is determined to get rid of her love rival. Trouble is, her rivalry with fellow parishioner Rhonda Smith is a product of her own mind.
Hello?
This is Rhonda Smith.
That's a quantum leap to go from hearing someone's voice in an office and thinking they're having an affair with the man that you love. But for a jealous, insecure woman like Mary Jane, it wasn't a quantum leap at all. It made perfect sense.
On January 23rd, 2008, Mary Jane sets out to defend the man she loves.
Hello?
She entered the building, went into the office where she knew that Rhonda Smith was working.
Please. No. Please. Mary Jane. No.
The first bullet grazed the forehead of Rhonda. It was enough to knock her down and off her chair. Mary Jane Fonda calmly walked around the desk and shot into Rhonda's temple, execution style.
Fantasies and unfounded jealousy cost an innocent woman her life.
There was really nothing to be jealous of with Rhonda. She didn't wrong Mary Jane in any way.
When investigators interview Mary Jane, she starts talking and just can't stop.
So you know what happened to Rhonda?
It's also tragic. I sent the family a card. I even took them an apple pie.
Is that so, ma'am?
You start seeing insight into how her mind works. She was jealous beyond our comprehension of Rhonda Smith.
Do you own a gun?
I did. I threw it in the lake years ago.
Mary Jane's gun is found on the bank of the lake.
The state police ballistics determined that that was the gun used in the murder of Rhonda Smith. And we immediately get an arrest warrant for Mary Jane Fonda.
Mary Jane, can you come with us, please?
Mary Jane is deemed mentally fit to stand trial, but she is found to suffer from delusions.
People are delusional, but they're not psychotic in hearing voices and things like that. I think Mary Jane had a touch of it. To the end, she believes she killed the evil Rhonda to protect Pastor Greg.
In 2008, Mary Jane Fonda is convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. 10 years later, she dies of a heart attack, age 75.
The moral of the story is we don't know what goes on in other people's heads, and they could be distorting what the truth is.
In 1999, in the tiny farming community of Colbert, Georgia,
It's like the law's after you.
Lucky me.
37-year-old Doug Benton's heart has been captured by the first woman in the county to become a deputy sheriff, 34-year-old Tracy Fortson.
Doug was a bodybuilder and an outdoorsman. That was a good fit for Tracy.
Yo. Get to meet the new lady in my life.
Hell, I thought you were here to take him away.
I will if you don't behave.
She was into motorbike riding, she was into hunting, and she was into weightlifting.
Y'all ladies ready for a real workout?
The new lovers share everything.
How about that?
Even Doug's treasured Harley.
Doug had a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. He and Tracy would ride together.
Tracy was young, tough, strong, determined, familiar with guns, and she was also a hunter.
They had found the perfect match for each other.
There's only one thing Doug and Tracy don't agree on: his friends.
Are you okay?
I could do with some help if you could drag yourself away from your buddy.
It was like Tracy wanted him just to herself and didn't want him to associate with his friends.
What's wrong with you?
I thought we were spending some time together.
Hey, it's fine. I should get going anyway.
Doug's friends, they could tell right away. This person, she's a beacon of trouble.
Oh, hey, Joe.
It's okay, Doug. I'll catch you later.
He's my friend.
I'm your woman.
After his friends got to know her, they stopped coming over.
Tracy maneuvers her way into every corner of Doug's life. In February 2000, she even quits the police force to work in his welding business.
Get in here now.
They decide to work together. Is this a recipe for a disaster?
Tracy uses her access to Doug's business files to punish him.
Tracy would delete information off the computer to get back at Doug, to hurt his business, because she ultimately was the one that was operating the computer.
Get out of there!
Tracy had to have known how Doug would react.
She runs outside and tries to kick over his Harley. Doug gets really, really angry with her.
I'll do better than that.
The confrontation quickly escalates into a terrifying standoff.
Doug knew that she kept a gun in her truck.
You come out of that car with a gun, there's gonna be trouble.
There's 2 guns involved. This relationship is like a powder keg with sparks flying.
When Doug and Tracy drew their weapons, guns, on each other, that should have been the end of the relationship.
Man, you need to get away from her.
Sadly, it wasn't.
You come out of that car with a gun, there's gonna be trouble.
In Georgia, Doug Benton also has good reason to be afraid of his girlfriend, Tracy Fortson. After 8 tumultuous months, he calls it quits.
Hello?
I'm coming over. I just want to talk.
No, Tracy, you're not.
I just want to talk.
No, Tracy. It's over.
To a sociopath, rejection is like pouring gasoline on an inferno.
Tracy plots her revenge.
He had told her, don't come back, and it was over, and she wanted to get back at him, or she wanted to take out her frustration out on him.
She goes out and buys some really strange items that people don't really buy every day. She buys a cattle trough.
She took cans of camouflage spray paint and sprayed the trough.
She bought 10 80-pound bags of concrete. She bought a shower curtain.
And you gotta ask yourself, what the hell is Tracy planning?
On June 4th, 2000, Tracy puts her complex plan into action.
He had said he didn't want to see her anymore. He had rejected her.
She comes into the house, he's sleeping on the couch.
She was so furious, she decided to take his life.
She shoots him in the head with a .22.
Doug survives the bullet, but is now at Tracy's mercy.
He would be inhaling blood into his lungs. It would take him minutes to stop breathing.
She could have shot him in the head a couple more times. The stabbing made it so much more personal.
Finally, Doug succumbs. But Tracy knows her job is only half done. She must now dispose of a 260-pound dead weight.
Laid the shower curtain on the floor, rolled him off the couch. A shower curtain on carpet, there's not very much resistance. So she was able to drag him through the house She had backed up her truck to the porch and just slid him off from the porch onto the watering trough.
The trough is to become Doug's tomb.
She then took bags of cement, poured over the top of him in the trough, took a water hose, sprayed it down.
Then she sits around and she waits for it all to dry.
The trough in the pickup now weighs more than a ton. But Tracy's planned for that too.
She hooks a rope up to it and then she just drives off to pull it off the back. Bang!
She was familiar with the area up under some trees out of the way that she thought would not be discovered.
There was a tremendous amount of effort and planning put into this murder. Tracy didn't snap. Tracy had wanted Doug dead for quite a while.
Finally, to explain Doug's disappearance, Tracy forges a note saying he's leaving town.
His truck was found at a friend's house with a note taped on the window that said, "I've gone out of town, don't bother looking for me."
In Georgia, something bad has already happened. 2 weeks after Tracy Fortson entombs her boyfriend Doug, a farmer comes across the cattle trough.
He's thinking, that's a smell that only can mean one thing: a dead man. He calls the cops. And you know what? The dominoes begin to fall.
Tracy has to act fast. She knows a forensic team will be heading to Doug's place, and she needs to get there first.
The couch was blood-soaked. There was a trail of blood that led from the couch to the door. She knew she had to cover her tracks. After all, she was in law enforcement.
Tracy attempts to torch the house. She douses the couch and carpet in kerosene and sets candles to ignite the fire while she makes her getaway.
That was extremely stupid.
When the flame reached the carpet, it extinguished.
She probably didn't give it enough oxygen because the flame burned out and it did not start on fire.
Police discover the failed arson attempt and add it to the long list of incriminating evidence Tracy has left behind.
The other things that she did, buying the watering trough, the concrete, the note, the fingerprint tape.
The tape used to stick a note to Doug's vehicle was like fingerprint tape that only a cop would have access to, really. And then the latex gloves that Tracy used are found inside her house.
Even Tracy's futile attempt at camouflage points straight back at her.
On the cattle trough is this spray-painted design of like an army camouflage type of thing. And then they also find a similar one on Tracy's mailbox.
It was obvious that, she was the perpetrator. It was just sort of scatterbrained for some of the things that she did do, knowing that she'd been in police work.
In 2004, Tracy Fortson is convicted of malice murder and sentenced to life in prison.
It seemed like she was just an upset lover that wanted to get back at him for hurting her.
Some women, when their boyfriend breaks up with them, go out with their girlfriends, they drink wine, they cry, they make phone calls, they get over it. Tracy had a need to dominate and control men in her life, and that's why he's dead.